This evening. Any injuries or anything that I should know about before we start? Or pregnancies? Big one. Right? Nowadays, who knows? All right. So, I have started a journey through the chakras, and you are all lucky to get the Muladhara chakra, the very first one. So before I start, as we kind of go into our meditation, we're going to focus on something called Sitali Pranayam. Sitali Pranayam is a cooling breath. It's a cooling breathing exercise. I don't know why my brain just skipped. So what we do, and this isn't genetically possible for everyone, so we curl our tongue, kind of like a straw. Hello. Like so. And if you're not able to curl your tongue like a straw, you can breathe through your teeth. And you can notice that it creates a similar sensation of a cooling breath. Okay. So we breathe to the top, then we relax our tongue, we relax our mouth. We're going to be doing this quite a bit throughout this practice. So just take, kind of figure out what works for you, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right, everybody. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position, just Sukhasana, crossing out your shins or your ankles. And then feel free to sit on your blanket. And when you're ready, you'll close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And slow breath out through the mouth. The birth of the root chakra. This is a myth of earth, fear, and the first awakening. So in the beginning, when the universe was only breath and silence, the divine split itself into two lovers. Shiva, still and infinite like the sky, and Shakti, wild and flowing like the river. They danced in harmony through the stars and shadow, dreaming up realms of being. But one day, Shakti yearned to create a world where spirit could take form. A place where energy could walk on feet, where the formless could taste the sweetness of earth. She asked Shiva, "May I descend into form, into body, into earth?" And Shiva, with a gaze that held galaxies, said, "Go, beloved, but you will forget me for a time. You will fall into matter, and with it, fear. But I will wait for you at the crown of your return." So Shakti fell, not in punishment, but in purpose. She dove downward through space, her energy coiling and condensing until she landed in the lowest part of the body, at the base of the spine. There she curled into a spiral 3.5 turns and rested in the first sacred center, where bone meets earth. She whispered into the soil, "This shall be the Muladhara, the root place. Let it hold the memory of safety. Let it anchor the soul into flesh. Let it be the fire that keeps life clinging to life." And so the root chakra was born, forged from the union of spirit and matter, of fear and faith. It became the guardian gate, threshold all must pass before they can rise. But Shakti did not sleep alone. She wrapped herself around a black Shiva lingam, a symbol of consciousness hidden in the root, waiting patiently for the moment when a soul would remember her. when a soul would awaken her and begin the journey upward. And from that day forward, every being born of earth carries her within them, coiled like a seed, waiting to bloom, reminding them that before you can fly to the stars, you must first root into the soil. So again, taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath out through the mouth. So bringing that attention to that subtle energy that is rooting your foundation towards the center of the earth. As you feel those parts of your body that are connected to your mat start to soften through the legs, through the pelvis, through the belly. At any given moment, we have this connection. And then from the pelvis, from the back of the pelvis, start to lengthen up through your spine, through the crown of your head. And notice that as you lengthen up even further through the crown of your head, you can root even more deeply towards the center of the earth. This is what power feels like in the body. To feel the connection of both poles in the opposite direction. And just softening through the shoulders, through the arms, through the fingertips. And just softening the contours of your face. Just allowing the head to float at the top of your neck. Your attention to your breath, starting to slow down your breath. The color of the root chakra, the Muladhara, is red. So see if you can start to visualize the color red. And we'll start that Satali Pranayama. With every inhale, imagining and visualizing that color red moving all the way down your spine to the base. Then we'll relax the mouth and exhale slowly, and we'll do that 3 times through. So when you're ready, curling your tongue or breathing through the teeth, that cooling breath, inhale to the top of your breath. Once you get to the top, close your mouth, relax your tongue, and exhale. And again, when you're ready, curling through the tongue or inhaling through the teeth to the top of your breath, slow and steady. Once you get to the top, relax your tongue, close your mouth, and slowly exhale. And we'll do that one more time. Curl through the tongue, breathe through the teeth, top of your breath. Relax your mouth, close your lips, and exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, take your hands to the front of your knees. We'll just start to move the spine into some cat-cow movements. So inhale, pull the chest forward, belly button forward, lift your heart. And then exhale, start to round through the spine. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale. The slower you can connect your breath to movement, the more grounded you can feel. Inhale, pull forward. One more time, exhale and round. And then inhale, pull forward, lift your heart. And exhale back to a neutral spine, and then gently blink your eyes open. We're going to extend our left leg out to the left, keeping that right foot in towards your groin. And then just taking a twist over that right knee. On your next inhale, reach that right arm up towards the sky. You can maintain that twist. And then exhale up and over towards that left leg for a side bend. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, release your right hand back behind you. Lift your hips and reach that left arm up and back. And then exhale, release the hips. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And exhale, side bend. Stay with that smooth and steady breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release your right hand down. Inhale, lift your hips, reach up and back. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, side bend. Last back bend here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift your hips, reach up. And exhale. Bend that left knee, swinging your left heel back behind you. And then right fingertips come back behind you as you reach your left arm up and back towards the wall behind you or the ceiling behind you. And then as you exhale, open your chest and bend your elbow out into cactus. So feeling this connection between the rib cage and the pelvis, again, reach up and over to the right. And then exhale, open and bend that left elbow. One more time. Close your eyes at any time, really lengthening your breath. And as you exhale, release that left hand. Swing that left leg back to cross, and then bring that right leg out to the right. Twisting over that bent knee, over to the left. We'll move through our flow. Inhale, reach that left arm up. And then exhale, side bend over that right leg. Inhaling up. Exhale, release your left hand, lift your hips, reach that right arm up and back. And exhale. Take your time, reach that left arm up. And exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. And exhale, release that left hand down, lift your hips. One more time. Side bend towards the right foot. And inhale. Exhale, release your left hand, lift your hips, reach that right arm up and back. And exhale. Bend that right knee back behind you. Take your left fingertips down to your left side and then reach that right arm up and over towards the corner. Ceiling, and then exhale, open your chest and bend your elbow. Two more times, inhale. And exhale. And one more time. And exhale. And release your right hand. Swing that right foot back in front, and then bring your hands forward and come into downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to wiggle out your legs, curl out your feet. So downward facing dog is all about lengthening through the spine. So really reaching through your foundation so you can expand up and back through the hips, through your inner thighs. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Coming into a standing forward fold at the back of your mat. Keeping your feet about hip distance apart, just bend your knees and feel that rooting sensation through the feet. And then hug your feet towards your midline and notice that strength kind of coming up through the midline. And then draw your thigh bones back. And from here, keep your hips over your ankles as you walk your fingertips as far forward on your mat as you can. And then big breaths through the sides. One more big breath. And then keeping those actions of hugging in and drawing your thigh bones back as you peel forward into downward facing dog. Again, really feeling the actions of your legs here. Take one more breath. And exhale, release your knees to the mat, coming onto all fours. Making sure your blocks are towards the front of your mat just in case. And when you're ready, we'll wiggle through the spine in some cat-cow movements, maybe some side to sides, maybe some hip circles. Staying really rooted in your foundation here. And then inhaling back to a neutral spine. Extending your right foot back behind you and tuck your right toes under. And then swing that right foot back behind your left foot. And from here, drop your heel down to the left as you open your chest to the right and let your right arm be heavy as you open up into a modified side plank here. Reaching through that right foot. One more breath. Exhale, release your right hand down. Swing your right leg out to the right and then tuck your left toes under. Exhale, sit back towards your left foot. Maybe walk your hands a little bit more forward. And then inhale, come back up. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, sit back. Notice your right leg here. Inhale, come forward. This time we'll exhale, sit back and hold. Maybe you walk your hands even further. Maybe you release your forehead down towards the floor. 2 more big breaths here. Inhale, come back up. Step your right foot forward for a lunge at the top. You need your blanket underneath that back knee, drawing down. Scissor your inner thighs, reach your arms up. As you inhale, start to straighten that front leg. Swing your arms back behind you and hover. Inhale, bend your front knee, reach up. 2 more times. Exhale, time staying connected to your legs, your feet, everybody that's connected to the floor. As inhale. Step downward face up. Inhaling onto your toes. Exhale, bend your keeping your head in line with your sideways. Take your knees down first. Bhujangasana Cobra pose. Close your mouth and exhale, release. One more time, Sitali breath. Inhale. Through the teeth or through the top. Close your mouth and exhale, release. Beautiful. Tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. Notice if your down dog has shifted already. And exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Softening your knees, feeling that pull towards the center of the earth here. And then hug your feet in towards your midline. Draw your thigh bones back. Feel the strength of your legs here. We do have power there. Keep your hips over your knees and your ankles and peel your fingertips forward on your mat as far as possible without shifting your legs. One more big breath here. And then keep the actions of hugging in and drawing your thigh bones back as you walk forward into downward facing dog. That grounding energy is of support and stability. Feel that. One more breath here. And then exhale, drop your knees to the floor. You can always put a blanket here if you need, wiggling through the spine. Maybe this time circling around the wrists, or maybe around the shoulders. Can you stay connected to your experience here? Inhaling back to a neutral spine, extending your left foot back behind and tuck your left toes under. Swing that foot behind your right and then drop your heel to the right. Open your chest to the left. Let your left arm be heavy and just lift up and overhead. So as you feel kind of blobby here towards the floor, notice that sensation of grounding. One more big breath. And then exhale, release your left hand, swing that left leg out to the left. Tuck your right toes under and sink your butt back. Maybe you walk your hands forward a little bit more. And then inhale, come forward, back up onto your hands. And then exhale, sink back. Inhale one more time, come up. And exhale, sink back. Hold here, maybe you reach forward a little bit more. Maybe you drop your forehead down. 2 more big breaths. And then inhaling back up. Stepping that left foot forward, maybe you grab your blanket underneath that right knee. Scissoring those inner thighs, reach up. Stay connected to your foundation. Inhale, straighten that front leg, reach back and fly. Hover here. Inhale, bend that knee, reach up. 2 more times. Exhale. And inhale. Bend the knee, reach up. Last time. Exhale, straighten that leg, reach back. And inhale, bend the knee, reach up. Exhale, release your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhaling onto your toes, bend your knees round to plank. Feel free to take your knees onto the mat. And then lower down onto your belly. Sitali Pranayama, through the teeth or through the top. Inhale, lift up, Shavasana. Close your mouth, relax your tongue, exhale. One more time, Sitali Pranayama, Shavasana. Beautiful. And exhale. Beautiful. Tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. This time on your next inhale, coming onto your toes, exhale, bend your knees, step up or jump to meet your hands. Inhale, lift half. And exhale, fold. Feel the power of your feet. Inhale, rise with a long spine, reach up. Exhale, palms together to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and set an intention for your practice. So why behind your practice? One more breath. Ready? Keep your eyes open. Surya Namaskar A. Inhaling, your arms reach up. This is our moving meditation. Exhale and fold. Stay connected to your body. Inhaling halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step to plank. Your choice, down dog directly, or your choice of vinyasa, lowering through cobra, through chaturanga, back to downward facing dog. Notice how your breath can elongate your spine. One more big breath here. Beautiful. Inhaling onto your toes, exhale, bend your knees, step, walk or jump to meet your hands. Inhaling halfway, and exhale. Feel your feet. Inhale, rise, reach up with a long spine. And exhale, palms together to your heart. Feel that power from your feet through your fingertips. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Your choice of vinyasa or downward facing dog. Notice the strength of your legs in this downward facing dog. One more big breath. Inhale, rise, reach up with a long smile. And exhale, palms. Add on from here. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, step to chaturanga or jump to chaturanga, your choice of vinyasa. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up. Feel the power reach through the foot, the heel of that foot. As you exhale, hug that knee and round to plank. And step your right foot next to your right hand. Go slow. Scissor those inner thighs. Inhale, reach up, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Feel the balls of both feet. And then exhale, straighten that front leg and reach back behind you. Inhale, bend that front knee, reach up, go slow. Exhale, straighten and reach. Bend the knee, inhale one more time. And exhale, straighten and reach. This time we'll inhale, bend the knee, reach up. As you exhale, step forward, Utkatasana, bend deep. Feel your feet rooted towards the earth. Feel your fingertips and your heart reach up towards the sky. One more breath. Rooting into that right foot, half mountain, hug that left knee in towards your belly. Take your right hand to your right hip. Take your peace sign fingers, grab your left big toe. Maybe you stay here. Feel solid in your right leg. Maybe you start to stretch forward, Titahasta, Padangustasana. Notice your breath. One more big breath here. Exhale, bend that knee, palms to your heart. How slow can you get to Virabhadrasana 2? Warrior 2. Take your time, feel solid in your legs. When you're ready, open your arms wide. Beautiful. On your next exhale, side angle pose. Your choice variation doesn't matter. Feel that back foot inhale come up, reverse. One more time, exhale. Side angle pose. Inhale, reach to that back foot. Come up. Stay with your side angle pose. You want to reach and pull. Stay solid in your feet. One more big breath. And exhale, release your hands. Take them to the inside of your front foot and walk your body halfway to the left and pivot your feet forward to parallel. Interlace your fingers back behind you, open your chest, and then fold. Prasarita Padmasana. Really feel your shoulder blades draw towards each other on your back. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. And then inhale halfway. Exhale, release your hands. Pivot forward back to your lunge. And then bend that front knee, standing splits. Lift that left leg up as high as it'll go. It doesn't matter how high. And as you exhale, Shiva squat. So bend the left knee behind your right and just bend as deep as you can. Feel solid in that right foot. Press down to lift back up, standing splits. And do that one more time. Inhale, standing splits. And then how slow can you go back to your lunge? And take your hands down around that front foot, stepping back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhaling onto your toes, bend your knees, curl forward into plank, and lower onto your belly. Sitali Pranayam through the teeth, through the tongue. Inhale, Cobra Pose. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Inhaling that left leg up. Once again, feeling the power through that left foot. And then exhale, hug the knee in, round to plank. Step it next to your left. Scissors in your thighs, high lunge, reach up. Slow and steady. Straighten that front leg, reach back. Inhale, bend that front knee, reach up. Slow the breath. Slow your movement, straighten and reach back. Bend the knee and reach up. Last time. Inhale, bend that knee, reach up. Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, step forward, Utkatasana. Feel rooted in your feet here. Half mountain, press through the left foot, hug that right knee in. Left hand to your left hip. Peace sign fingers can grab that right big toe and maybe you stay. Otherwise, you can stretch forward. Most important thing here is solid in your left leg. One more big breath. Hug that right knee in, palms together. How slow can you go to Virabhadrasana 2? Beautiful. Amazing. Exhale, side angle twist. Feel your feet. Inhale, reach up and back to reverse. Exhale, slowly side angle. Notice the connection between your ribs and your pelvis. Inhale, last time. And exhale, stay here. More variation of side angle twist. One more breath. Exhale, release your hands to the inside, walking your body half to the right. A little bit forward on both feet. This time, just folding forward. Feel your feet slightly higher because your midlines here not totally collapsing into your joints here. Take one more big breath. And then inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, walk forward to the left, pivot forward on both feet. And then inhale into your standing split. 2 Shiva squats, sending that right knee behind your left. Really feel rooted in that left foot. Push from that left foot to lift back up. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, standing splits. How slow can you go back to your low lunge? And then hands come down, swinging back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Feel free to take a vinyasa of your choice, or you can stay in down dog. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up. Feeling the power through that right foot. Hug it in, round to plank. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, scissor those inner thighs. Reach up, high lunge. Exhale, bend that or straighten that front leg. Reach back. Feel the balls of your feet here. Inhale, bend that knee, reach up. This time we're gonna hold. Straighten that front leg and swing your arms back and hold. Feel your lower ribs hug in towards your spine. Notice that activate your abdominals here for support. One more breath. On your next inhale, bend that front knee, reach up. Feel your back leg. Exhale, step forward, Utkatasana, sit deep. Feel and root into that right foot. Half mountain, lift that left thigh up. Your choice, right hand to the right hip. You can grab the big toe with your left pea side fingers. You can stay here or stretch forward. Keeping your pelvis facing forward. If you'd like to go further, swing that left leg out to the left. Wherever you can feel the solid foundation of your right leg is where you stay. One more big breath. Swing that left leg back to center. Hug it in, palms to your heart. Go slow to warrior two. Beautiful. Arms out wide. Exhale, side angle pose. Reach through that back foot. Inhale, rise up, reverse warrior. Last time, exhale. Inhale, reverse. This time, straighten that front leg. Reach forward for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Feel the strength of your foundation, and from there you expand and lengthen. Beautiful. One more big breath. This time as you exhale, bend your front knee. Take your hands around your front foot. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot, standing splits. This time, maybe you grab that right ankle with one or both hands, challenging your balance here. One more breath. As you exhale, release your hands, bend your front knees, slowly stepping back to your low lunge. This time we'll drop the back knee down. Keep your left hand either on the mat or on a block for a twist over to the right. If you're pretty tight in your quads, you might need a block. And then reach back behind you, bend your back knee, and grab that foot if you can. So scissor your inner thighs rather than collapsing down. See if you can scissor and hug in and get a little bit higher on your left quad. One more big breath. Exhale, release. Take your hands down around that foot, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhaling to your toes, bend your knees, curl to plank. And exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Last time for Satali Pranayam. Curl the tongue or breathe through the teeth. Inhale, come up. Cobra pose. Close your mouth and exhale. One more time, cooling breath as you inhale to cobra. Close your mouth and exhale. Beautiful. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhaling your left leg up. Feel the strength. Reach through that left leg. Exhale, hug it in, round to plank and step it next to your left. Scissor those inner thighs. Feel that support as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, straighten that front leg, swing back. Inhale, bend your front knee, reach up. This time we'll exhale, straighten and hold. Feel the balls of both feet reaching into the mat. Hug your lower ribs in towards your spine. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, bend that front knee, reach up. Exhale, step forward. Utkatasana, sit deep. Feel that support. Rooting through that left foot, hug the right knee in, half mountain pose. Left hand to the left hip. Right peace sign fingers grab the toe. Maybe you hold here. Maybe you stretch forward. Wherever you can feel most solid in your body, do it. If you'd like to go further without moving your pelvis, take that right leg out to the right. One more breath. Slowly come back. Hug that right knee, palms to your heart. How slow can you go to warrior two? Beautiful. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. One more time, exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. This time, straightening your front leg. Reach into the ball of your front foot as you reach forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Notice your strong foundation. From there, you can expand. One more big breath here. As you exhale, bend your front knee, take your hands around your front foot, hip it onto the ball of your back foot, and inhale up into standing splits. This time, maybe grabbing your ankle with one or both hands. 2 more breaths here, you've got this. Exhale, slowly release your hands. How slow can you come back into your low lunge? And then drop in your back knee down. Keep that right hand down on the floor or on a block as you twist over to the left. And then reach back behind you, kick your right heel back. Maybe you grab that foot if you can. And then sit to those inner thighs, so pull your left knee back rather than dropping it forward. One more breath. And exhale, release. Your hands down, tuck your back toes, swing back to down dog. Feel free to take one final vinyasa of your choice. We'll make our way into child's pose. You are beautiful, you are so beautiful, you are beautiful, so beautiful. You can't let go, I'm not leaving you. Oh no, I'm not leaving you. A few more breaths. No, 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 I'm never leaving you. Stand into your ribcage. Oh, every inhale, I'm not leaving you. Relax into your ribcage with every exhale. No, 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 I'm never leaving you. And on your next inhale, go ahead and roll up to your knees. We're going to grab all of our props. So you're going to take your blanket underneath your knees and grab your blocks out in front of you. So moving into Hanumanasana or half Hanuman, up to you. We'll step the front foot forward. And we want to have a slight centering of the inner thighs so we're not fully collapsing into our joints in this pose. So you're welcome to straighten your front leg and hold here in half Hanuman. Okay? So if this is where you stay, feel that rooting, that support of your foundation. Stay there. Otherwise, you can start to slide forward that front leg. Maybe take that block, one block underneath your sit bone, your right sit bone. Maybe you go further, but keep that sensation of the slight lift. Notice that the mind wants us everywhere but where we are. Can you stay here? 3 more big breaths. You can let go. Always with you. One more big breath here. So use your hands to press down to lift your hips and then slide that right knee back. Bring your knees together if it's okay to come into a modified or variation of child's pose, or you can open your knees if that is just not comfortable. Feel free to put your head on a block or your head on the floor. Take this moment to notice what your body is experiencing after that first side of Hanumanasana. I'm closer to you. Take one more breath here. And your heart. When you're ready, you'll take your hands out in front, lift up. Coming back onto your hands and knees, grabbing your blocks. This time we'll step that left foot forward. Again, feel free to stay in half Hanuman, just stretching that left leg forward and holds. Otherwise, you can start to slide that left leg forward. Keeping and maintaining a little bit of support through your strength. Can you be here? In your body, in your breath, even when things are hard. We'll take 3 more big breaths here. Last breath. Using your hands to lift your hips. Go ahead and slide that front knee back. Coming back into your variation of child's pose. Just curl forward onto the belly. So if you have a blanket or a block underneath you, go ahead and remove that. You'll just come forward onto your belly. It's going to be really graceful. I'm going to have you just flop over onto your back. Beautiful. And then you'll bend your knees, bringing the soles of your feet to the mat, and grab one of your blocks. And you'll lift your hips and place your block underneath your sacrum on whatever height, maybe not the highest height, but one of the other 2. You are welcome to stay here in a sort of supported bridge pose. Otherwise, you can lift your legs up towards the sky. If you lift your legs up, maybe you open them a little bit. See if you can find the space of non-effort, just letting your legs float up towards the sky. Feels okay to close your eyes, close your eyes. Take 5 more breaths here. One more big breath here. When you're ready, you'll bend your knees, bringing your feet back down onto your mat. Once your feet are down, go ahead and lift your hips, removing your block and letting your hips fall back down towards the floor. And then just keep your knees bent and rock your knees from side to side. Next time your knees fall to the right, go ahead and keep them there. And just close your eyes and breathe. If you'd like to go deeper, you can take your right foot onto your left knee, just to drop that knee down a little bit, or you can stay exactly here. Just take a nice deep breath in through the nose, slow breath out through the mouth. 2 more breaths. If your foot is on top of your left knee, go ahead and release. Just start to rock your knees once again like windshield wipers from side to side. Next time your knees fall to your left, this time you'll keep them there. You can stay here, otherwise you can lift your left foot up onto your right knee. Just to drop that right knee down a little bit further. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Slow breath out through the mouth. Go ahead and release your left foot if it's on your right knee. And rock your knees once again, just side to side. We'll finish with a happy baby pose, so hugging your knees in, grabbing behind your knees or grabbing your feet, maybe rocking side to side. Hug your knees back in towards your chest. And make your way into Shavasana. So everyone does have a blanket. If you'd like a blanket on top of you to finish the theme of the practice of grounding. And for Shavasana today, we will be listening to the frequency of the root chakra, which is Lam. So if you'd like to visualize that color red and bring your attention to the base of your spine, you are welcome to do that. And here, just closing your eyes, letting go of your body, and letting go of your breath. Let it safety. Let it anchor the soul clinging to life. So bringing your attention back into bringing movement into your body as you move your fingers and your toes. Feel free to stretch your arms up and overhead. Move your chest as you roll onto either side. And then you'll gently press up to a comfortable seat, placing your hands on your thighs, keeping your eyes closed. With your eyes closed, just bringing your attention back into your body, to your breath, to your heart, to your mind. And just notice how you feel after your practice. And we will conclude with a sound of Lam this evening, the sound of the Muladhara chakra. So bringing your hands to your heart, taking a big cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And inhale for Lam. And I invite you to bow your head, connecting the wisdom of your mind to the compassion and wisdom of your heart. Bowing to the Muladhara chakra, that center of support, the root of the power within ourselves, the place of our intention. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaste. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.